After intense negotiations, the COP29 Summit in Baku approved a global finance pact pledging $300 billion annually by 2035 to help poorer nations tackle worsening climate impacts. Despite its adoption, the agreement has faced sharp criticism, particularly from developing nations, which dismissed the sum as insultingly low given the scale of the crisis. The applause that greeted the deal's passage quickly gave way to a firestorm of discontent. India led the charge, with its delegate Chandi Raina condemning the agreement.
This document is nothing more than an optical illusion. This, in our opinion, will not address the enormity of the challenge we all face. Therefore, we oppose the adoption of this document. We oppose the adoption of this document. India opposes the adoption of this document, and please take note and regard of what we have just said from the floor of this room.
Similar frustrations echoed across the developing world.
If we walk back home with 300 and we say that the developed countries are taking the lead, this is an insult to what the convention says.
The contentious pact highlighted a stark divide between industrialized nations, whose historic fossil fuel use has driven the bulk of global greenhouse gas emissions, and developing countries, which bear the brunt of climate impacts. Wealthy governments argued they were constrained by domestic budget pressures, while poorer nations emphasized their struggle to finance recovery from catastrophic storms, floods, and other disasters. Tensions boiled over during the negotiations, with some delegations staging walkouts in frustration over perceived bad faith from developed nations. UN climate chief Simon Still called the deal an insurance policy for humanity, but emphasized its success depends on timely delivery.
This is no time for victory laps. We need to set our sights and redouble our efforts on the road to Beleng.
As the debate shifts toward future climate action, questions about equity, accountability, and ambition remain unresolved, leaving much work ahead for the international community. Bureau Report, NewsX.